I want to tell you all the story behind this drape, and also I'm going to be talking about loving God and the imperfect people, as it has been placed in my heart to do this in a while now. Recently, I started putting God first in everything I do, and everything has been working according to the plan. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about something very important: loving God and loving the imperfect human. Do you still believe in people? Do you trust them? Can they still earn your honesty? Because at this point, I don't know what to believe anymore. People will disappoint you, people will scare you, people will bruise your heart and kill you and leave you for death. Which is why I kind of appreciate my own company to avoid people. But there you go again. It is mandatory you come out of your shell and still love people. The scripture said it, that you have to love your neighbor as much as you do yourself. And you are also expected to forgive and appreciate and value people too. But then again, same people who are ready to turn and bite you just because you're vulnerable. Pastor Mildred Kingsley Okonkwo is a very respectable and educative human I would recommend you listen to. Her Bible Before Breakfast podcast lifts my mind every time I listen to her. Loving God can be easy, but loving an imperfect human is a total different ball. I got to understand that dealing with humans, you deal with emotions. Your heart is involved, unlike inanimate objects you can throw away at any time. Let's make a quick stop here so we still get to understand what's going on in this video. Before I went into the process for this dress, I had already spoken to God specifically what I really wanted for this shoot. To know the length, how far I went being specific about today's shoot.
Uzor is the stylist and makeup artist for today's shoot.
The studio assistant asked what if the model wouldn't be friendly, and I told her that I had already prayed to God about this shoot. So the model has to be friendly, she's got to be friendly, and she was the perfect person for this shoot. Also, the perfect body that embodied how I imagined this dress. You all meet Michelle. She's the model for today's shoots. Everything has not been going according to plan, and I know God and I always pray to God. So this period, I knew that I gave God distance for some reasons, but immediately that I drew myself closer to Him, I started reasoning and thinking like a human being. Ideas that pops into my head, I get to create it, and it comes out the same way that I thought about it. I can't end this video without saying most people live these days hurting people one way or the other. Most importantly, trolls on the internet. Not obeying any commandment, you should also know that breaking any law has its own consequence. The only way to build a community that loves themselves is by practicing the act of forgiveness. People will always mess up, like you know. Then you yourself should also be ready to forgive. Your dad wronged you, your mom wronged you, your siblings disappointed you. Practicing the act of forgiveness will build peaceful space for you. Be unnecessarily kind to people. Let's say you said have a nice day to a random person who was actually having a bad day, and just by hearing that, his or her day becomes a nice day. Who do you think he owes thanks to? To you, of course. Find a way to bless somebody by putting a smile on their faces today. Know that a kind person has a reward. I've come to the end of today's vlog. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all, and bye for now.